ESPN's Jeremy Fowler shedding some light on the Dalvin Cook situation, saying that Dalvin Cook, he is holding out, is stemming from the fact that he reportedly felt disrespected by the offer that the Minnesota Vikings put on the table. So if you connect the dots a little bit, that should take you back to the Athletics' Chad Graff, who tweeted out a couple of days ago, Dalvin Cook isn't asking for Zeke or McCaffrey money, which is really good exercising of awareness right there, but something more like David Johnson, $13 million annually. Still, that's a bit too rich for my blood for Dalvin Cook. Vikings offering more like Melvin Gordon money, $8 million per year. And so I guess it depends on if this is the initial offer in the negotiation process to where we're going to offer you $8 million per, and then we're going to go back and forth. We'll raise it up a little bit to the number that we're really trying to go to. Or is this the Vikings' final offer, drawing the line in the sand saying, take it or leave it? And I want to be clear. I'm on Team Vikings with this in regards to, for the most part, the Vikings have most of the leverage. They should have a cap on what it is, the most that they're willing to pay a Dalvin Cook, but it has to be within reason. Melvin Gordon money, that is disrespectful, because last year, Melvin Gordon had about half of Dalvin Cook's total yards from scrimmage. Even at Melvin Gordon's best, his best statistical year in 2017, the LA Chargers were 24th in rushing, first in passing. They were 19th in rush attempts, 8th in pass attempts. So really, Melvin Gordon was more so a compliment to the passing game. Listen, you're nice and all, but we're still going to run this offense through Phillip Rivers, Keenan Allen, Hunter Henry when healthy, Mike Williams, so on and so forth. I don't know in 2017 if Tyrell Williams was there as well. But anyway, Melvin Gordon, you're not the end-all, be-all to this offense. You compare that to the 2019 Vikings with Dalvin Cook. The Minnesota Vikings were 6th in rushing, 23rd in passing. They were 4th in rush attempts, 30th in pass attempts. So if I'm Dalvin Cook, and you, the Minnesota Vikings, have made me the workhorse of this offense. The offense can only go as far as I go. And Alexander Mattison, I think he's nice. I do think that he is, for all the pro Alexander Mattison folks out there, I do think he is prototypically perfect for Gary Kubiak's one cut and go run scheme. But we can't dismiss the talent of a Dalvin Cook, who I think is arguably the best in the league when caught dead to rights. There's a tackler in front of him, no blocker. He should be tackled right there. To me, he's the best in the league to still get positive yardage in those situations, to make something out of nothing plays. And then also, I think this, I'm not a science guy, but I feel like this falls into the law of physics. Regardless of the sport that you play, even if you're outside, when you're running and you have to make a break and then shift in another direction to run elsewhere, the speed drops off and you have to build up momentum when shifting in that second or third direction. Dalvin Cook is so talented that on his breaks, it almost looks like he's going straight line. There really isn't much of a drop off at all. Also, the home run play ability of a Dalvin Cook. At a moment's notice, he can bust off a 50 or 60-yard run. Think about the Packers game. This was week 2 at Lambeau Field, which to me, this was one of Mike Zimmer's best coached games, down 21-0, and they still had a chance to win that game. You know what started it all? Was Dalvin Cook in that 75-yard touchdown run. The home run play ability of Dalvin Cook. Also, Mike Zimmer, you've made it perfectly clear over the years, been super vocal. I want to run the ball. We need to commit to running the ball. So you have made the offense all about Dalvin Cook and super productive. And yet, yes, the health problems, that's the issue. Because if he were healthy, if he was healthy and durable like a Christian McCaffrey, I would have no problem saying, okay, because right now where I'm at, I would offer him anywhere from $10 to $12 million annually for 2 years. That way you can reassess after 2 years. But if he was durable, like Christian McCaffrey in 3 years, played all 48 games, I would have no problem matching the Christian McCaffrey, but maybe for 3 years, just because the nature of the position. But health is an issue. Take that aside. When he is healthy, super productive, and you're making the offense all about me, you can't do shit without me on offense, and you're offering me Melvin Gordon money? I don't know. I think that is disrespectful. But again, I am Team Vikings. They should have a line drawn in the sand, say, we're not going to pay you David Johnson $13 million a year. We're not doing that. Are you fucking kidding me? But it has to be within reason. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. We do this at least once a week on Mondays. Mediocre or Best Sports Podcast with Realistic Randy. Check me out on Twitter at realistic_Randy, Facebook at Realistic Randy. We'll see you next time.